Alright, hi guys, we're on episode 16 now. We are here, about to speak to Headmaster Greco here, about, what were we going to talk to him about? We want to see, we're just speaking to him for further instructions. Master Togo's gone to see the Emperor, and we've just informed Yijo's mother about her son's death, which was kind of sad, but yeah. We're getting, this episode is, except for helping that Ascalon guy get home, the whole episode is going to be us going through the main plot, so let's do it. Headmaster Greco, hello, this is the Ranger Headmaster. It's never easy to tell a mother that her child is dead. It was good of you to accompany Master Togo, and to offer your condolences to Gia. Yijo would have wanted that. While you were helping Master Togo, some of the other professors arrived. They headed off towards the Waijum Bazaar. Okay, so we've got that, but now let's go help Byron? What is he? Byron? Ah, Brian, okay. Yeah, so we're going to help Brian get home. He wants us to speak to some guys up at the docks up here at Kaineng Center. These docks up here seem to be where the other people from other continents get to Cantha. So yeah, we'll keep Sister Ty. I've not got any other henchmen with me at the moment because I only wanted Sister Ty because there's no enemies to fight just yet. And obviously now that we're afflicted, my health is constantly draining. So yeah, we leveled up again. Let's raise our what do I want to raise? Beast Mastery or Critical Strikes? Ooh, alright, we'll put up... No, I want to put up Beast Mastery. Okay, cool. So let's come out to these docks. Have I already been to these docks? No, these docks are really, really annoying. Let me tell you that. I always get lost on them because the quest star says to go north. But I think... I'm actually... No, I'm not. If you go north up there, it's just like this really long path and it ends up as a dead end. You've got to come down these stairs and they always catch me out. It's so annoying. Anyway, yeah, so let's speak to someone about booking this guy passage home. This isn't a big explorable area, it's just a small place. We will be seeing this place again soon enough after this. Oh, I'm well glad that I managed to do that. Usually I get lost. Almost every single time I take the wrong route. I go up there and I think, do I go down the stairs or do I go straight across? Okay, so there's our resurrection shrine with Lissa. Dockhand, Kaineng, and this guy here called Armian. I'm sorry, but no one can board the Sea Swift without the captain's permission. He's out procuring supplies as we speak, so you'll have to wait until he gets back. Going home. Someone requires passage to Ascalon, huh? Well, I don't know if we can take him all the way, but we're leaving port and headed to Lion's Arch with the next tide. I recommend you find Captain Joran, who's at the Waijum Bazaar, on some business. The final decision is his to make. Okay, so basically I wanted to wait until we'd done that first quest so that we'd been to the Waijum Bazaar already. And there was something I noticed here the other day that I really wanted to show you guys. Out in the background here, I think there is another one of these, but there's one of these giant, like, you know, natural Canthan rock things coming out. And someone, I assume it's some kind of a statue, they carved this giant dragon coming out of the water. It's quite interesting because in Guild Wars 2 you've got 5 Elder Dragons and the races really only care, if you've read the books, people only really care about 3 of them. They care about the 3 that are on the land and sort of terrorizing everyone, but of course there's a 4th one who sort of lives underground, and that's someone called Pridormus, who we'll learn about in Eye of the North. But there's also a 5th dragon that in the books it's never mentioned and nobody even seems to know it exists. It's just this really mysterious dragon, and all we know about it is that it lives in the sea and it's got like minions that come out of the sea and stuff. And so far it hasn't really affected the races of the world because it's so far away from where all the centers of civilization. And a few people have theories that maybe people don't really know about it because the 5th dragon, the deep sea dragon, that hasn't even got a name yet, nobody's even named it, but maybe it's here in Cantha. Maybe it woke up in the waters around Cantha ages away, and that's why no one really cares about it. And I think it's that's quite an interesting theory because, you know, Cantha's called the Empire of the Dragon. I don't believe we have a reason for why it's called the Empire of the Dragon. Humans appeared on this continent long before they appeared anywhere else in the world, so they may have seen stuff relating to the Elder Dragons a long time ago. Maybe that seeped in through their culture because, of course, the Elder Dragons are really, really old. And yeah, and now we've got like these statue things as well of a dragon coming out of the water. So yeah, it's quite an interesting theory, I think. I can't wait to learn more about that Elder Dragon. I reckon it's only a matter of time. They might not even tell us anything about it until after release. So yeah, that's just something cool I saw a while ago. I wanted to just point out. I think there is another statue like that out in Xingji, but other than that, that's the only one really. So yeah, anyway, let's help Brian go home. I keep trying to call him Byron. Why do I keep doing that? Okay, let's go back to the marketplace. And I believe it's out in Waijun Bazaar, but it's like quite a long walk. So I'm either actually, yeah, I quite like doing that super speed thing where I like speed it up really fast. I think I did that in the last episode where I went the wrong way. I really like doing that, so I'll do that again here and take us to Brian. Alright, well, I'll just stop it there for a second. I found this collector. He says that the Am Fah are murderous thieves of the lowest sort. Little more than pond scum, if you ask me. It is in the interest of my organisation that these Am Fah disappear. If you are willing, I could make it worth your while. Dispatch some of them, and I'll give you one of these. So this is one of the Jade Brotherhood here, who's actually talking to us. The rest of them have been trying to kill me. I've actually died loads, but yeah. And there's a dye trader over there as well. Anyway, I just wanted to read that out. We'll go back to the speeding up stuff again. Oh, there's a guy here as well. We're almost at Byron. I'll stop speeding up now. There's a guy here. This guy's called Voldo the Exotic. And he offers us some exotic armor, which is pretty cool. But this stuff's just as expensive as the stuff was in the city. It just looks a little bit different. I actually don't like the exotic armor on the assassin. I don't think it looks too good. When I first played the game, though, I actually spent my time, loads of time, actually getting all of my armor specifically from him, just because I thought it sounded cool. But after buying it, I did regret it. So yeah, there's a quest here. Lots of peasants. The docks are so empty these days. Yes, they are. Alright, so here's Captain Joran, all the way out here. Son of a bitch, took ages to find, didn't he? Let's speak to him. You look rather business savvy. I am Captain Joran of the Sea Swift, and one of the few Crichtons who still come to Cantha for trade. Is there something I can help you with? Going home, and an Ascalon looking for passage back home? I can help, but he'll have to earn his keep. I won't tolerate useless hands aboard the Sea Swift. Tell him to meet me at the docks, and I'll see that he gets as far as Lion's Arch. He'll have to make his way from there to Ascalon himself. Okay, so there you go. We got him on the boat. Don't know why he couldn't have done that himself. But there you go. I'll speed it up again while we run to the guy, and then we can start off with the main quest. Brian says, you found me passage to Lion's Arch, that's wonderful. It might not be Ascalon, but it's halfway there. You have my gratitude. And he gave us an Imperial Commendation for completing that. The commendations are like the monastery credits, except that they work for the quartermasters here in the city. So if we get enough, then I might start using them, but if not, we'll just ignore them. Okay, so let's go back to speak to... Oh, let's go back to speak to Greco at the docks. What does he have for us? Headmaster Greco. Master Togo has gone to the palace to see if the Emperor has any useful information about the plague. As I'm sure you know, the Emperor and Master Togo are brothers. Master Togo's mother caught the eye of Emperor Cantha, our current Emperor's father. Not many are allowed into the Emperor's palace, but he permits Master Togo entry because of their shared blood. While we wait, I have a task for you. I sent out some of the other monastery students into the Waijun Bazaar to speak with the locals to gather information about this plague. I'd appreciate if you could find out what they have learned and then report your information to Master Togo. The information may prove invaluable to determining the source of the plague. I'll go and find out what I can. Okay, so back into the bazaar. Alright, so where are we headed? Oh, we're going ages away again, aren't we? Oh, god damn it. Okay, I'm going to cut it this time. Okay, we're back here near the collector that we were talking to earlier. I probably should have done these quests together, I just didn't think of it. Okay, so who's here? There's someone called Mai. Kasai. Okay, it's just 2 of the students. I think I might join the Obsidian Flame. They are protecting Cantha in its time of need. Okay. There's a few quests about them which I decided not to do. I need to be strong to protect my family. I am nothing special, but I'll do what I can. With Master Togo's teachings, I will make it through. Headmaster Gryko sent you? That is reassuring. I went to visit my family to make sure they were all right. Apparently my sister left for the echo-vowed forest to study painting. This is so scary, do you not think? I found out from my mother that the Obsidian Flame Guild is helping the guards keep the city from falling apart because of this plague. I'm sure with Master Togo's training, I can make it through. Fear cuts deeper than a blade. I've got to remember that. Okay, let's speak to Mai. And Mai says, come on Mai, what do you have to say? This is why we studied under Master Togo, is it not? Talking with my old friends, I have discovered that this plague came out of nowhere. The Emperor is doing all he can, but apparently it is not enough. To all things must come an end, and this plague is no different. Alright. So that's a little bit of information, I guess. Where are we going next? We're going even further south. I will cut it again. That's actually right next to where that guy was that we just spoke to. The captain of the ship. Oh Christ, this would have been perfect to do those together. Oh well. Okay, we're here now. 2 more people, Yun and Asen. Our old henchmen. Okay, Asen, it is now time to show what you have learned. This is the true test of one's strength. These streets are strange and hard to navigate. To be honest, I feel less of an outsider here than I did back on the Jade Sea. I overheard some of the traders talking of the Luxons, and it seems our nomadic ways have prevented the plague from affecting my people. Okay. And Yun says, being back at home made me realise that the monastery wasn't all fun and games. There are people here that we can help using what Master Togo has taught us. This is not a game anymore. I tracked down some of the plague creatures, but thought it best to keep my distance and observe them for a while instead of rushing in like I might once have done. While I was waiting, I talked with a Kurzik from the echo-vowed forest. He was saying that the war between the Luxon and Kurzik continues apace. Old hatreds burn for generations, eh? Okay. Now where to? Are we done? No, we're not done. Where are we going now? Oh, sorry, I didn't see him. Lucas. Yeah, look, Lucas is right next to the captain. Damn it. Okay, Lucas says, who wouldn't require the services of a hero such as me? There was little else to do on Xingji Island, so I figured I would come here. Looks like another opportunity for Lucas the Great. Do you like the new title? I think it most befitting in such a great city. This adventure in Cantha will be just the thing to impress Danica. Master Togo has just passed through here looking for Jinzo. He had sent the 2 of us here to look for possible causes of the plague, but once Jinzo saw the destruction in this place, he went a bit crazy and ran off into the sewers. I would have gone down after him, of course, but I had more heroic things to do. You're just a coward. One thing to note with what he's saying here, he's trying to impress a woman called Danica. Remember her, she's a character later on in the plot. So yeah. Who we will eventually meet. Alright, so what, are we going to go into the sewers to save this guy? Yes, of course we are. So you remember what I said about the 2 explorable areas that are layered on top of each other, the Zhangwang Skyway and the Undercity. Well, we're about to go into the Undercity and see what that's all about. I have just realised that this quest that we're doing now takes us to a mission, so we're going to see a cutscene, and I've still got Suru with me, and I did decide that I was going to get rid of Suru. Because he kind of messes up the cutscenes. He stands right on top of me, so which I haven't done, so I'll have to do that later maybe. I might even get a new pet. For anyone who doesn't read the comments, I'm thinking of maybe getting a crab. So yeah, this area is kind of the slum area. I think usually you'd be being attacked left, right and centre by the Am Fah here, but of course we've got our protection from them, so they're not going to hurt us. Those Am Fah thugs are frightening. Yes, okay. Still looking for new daggers, so I want to watch out for more collectors and stuff like that. Need better daggers. Material trader. Oh, speaking of collectors, there's one right here. Yeah, look, there's some Am Fah there, but we're safe. Greetings, allow me to introduce myself. Owner of Lintao. I am Lintao, owner of Lintao Curatives and Keepsakes. I've come up with an idea for an ingenious new product. It will make me richer than rich, I'm sure of it. Oh, right, we've already read that. Yeah, okay. Wait, so we've already been here? This is where we came to... this is where we came to speak to Yijo's mother. I'm a little bit embarrassed at how long I was reading that before realising we'd already said it, but don't blame me, it's been a few days since I did a video. In fact, I didn't do a video at all yesterday because the Guardian was revealed, and it's quite an interesting profession, one of the new Guild Wars 2 professions, so I spent a while reading about that and looking at it. It's been a long time since we've had any real information about Guild Wars 2, so it was pretty cool to have that revealed. Anyway, so this is the Undercity. Let's go. This place is pretty murky and horrible. Not the nicest of places, and if you press U, there's lots of guards here to help us out. If you press U, you'll see that our map is completely blank. In the Undercity, the only way to map it out is to look around yourself. It's kind of like a bit of a fog of war. Cantha guards. No matter how bad things are, we will continue to fight for Cantha. Stay alert, we can't be everywhere and these are dangerous times. Oh, here's Brother Tosai again. Are you here to accept the truth of your own flesh? Oh, Brother Tosai wants me to complete this ritual. Damn, so I've actually got 2 quests going on at once here. I want to do mayhem in the market though, so let's try not to do whatever Brother Tosai is trying to make us do. Anyway, we'll follow him for now. So yeah, I think these are like giant sewage pipes. They look horrible. Well, they look pretty cool, but they've got like spikes and grime and muck all over them, as you'll see everywhere around here. That's just full of trash and crap. Is he wearing a top hat? Oh no, he's not. He's just got a plank on the back. Anyway, yeah, so let's just keep going. I'll speed it up until I've got something significant to say. Oh, so you see like that path up there, that's the Jiangwang Skyway up there. And you can quite often look up and see stuff up there that you can go around on. Not here though, of course. Where are we going? Should I keep going with him? Yeah, I'm gonna keep going with him. There's a bridge up there. In fact, I don't think you can go on that. But I'd love to go on that, that looks really cool. Tosai is so slow. Come on, Tosai, hurry up.